back at Abbey Road. I'd just like to show you where the four Beatles sat after the filming was done. And it was just right here, we four sat here talking to local residents. Now there was a sign here as well, saying Abbey Road, which was a white sign. But because of all the, as we explained earlier on about the signs were stolen. The sign was actually moved up here. Have a look. Have a look up there, you can see they put the sign on the wall. So now there's no way that this could be stolen anymore. Now there were so many stories, up to 100 stories about this album cover. If you look at the white Volkswagen there, the registration was LNW 281F. Now the story goes that's supposed to stand for Linda McCartney widowed if Paul would have lived to 28. But in actual fact, Paul here was 27, so work that one out for yourself. This particular Volkswagen belonged to a local resident, and it cost, he sold it for £2,500 for the simple reason that the number plate was getting stolen virtually every week. It was then sold on again for £5,000. The last we know of it, it's in a museum in Germany, and they purchased it for £10,000. Flipping the album over now to the back, as you can see here, there's a picture of a lady in blue. There's several stories about this, but there are stories that this was a lady just leaving the scene where Paul McCartney got killed in the car crash, where supposedly, as I explained before, he was dead, and this was an imposter on the album cover. One other fact I'd like to tell you about the album, that you've got to remember that it was the first album without the name of the group on the cover, which Joseph Lockwood of EMI said would never work. And in actual fact, today it's sold nearly 40 million copies. It spent 7 weeks at #1, 27 weeks in the top 30 in America, and also 129 weeks on the chart. So I'm afraid, Mr. Lockwood, you're fired.